Wait.
So I'm recording now, Santino. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the screen share?
Oh, wait, I'm screen sharing.
Yes, please, because otherwise we won't be able to see it.
Share. I'm gonna press play.
Right, so everyone listen up to what Santino's got to say. And when you're presenting as well, we'll just be nice and quiet. And is there an opportunity to ask questions?
That lady's meant to be fighting, but instead she's putting her thumbs up.
Would you like to just close the code bit so we can see it full screen? Do you know how to do that? And the X, yeah, that's it. And the whole thing will, oh, fantastic.
Wow.
I can't even imagine how much work you've put into this.
That is so good.
Amazing. I love this.
There's just so much going on. I can't get my head around it.
And that thing says, yo, 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 what you doing?
What's the big grandma?
Oh no, she's meant to be fighting.
Okay.
Yeah. And that I couldn't make it go higher, so it's in the floor.
And do you have portals in your project? I see you've got 3 different scenes in here.
Yeah, I didn't finish this bit. That was going to be my second project, but I didn't finish it.
Will you work on this a bit more?
Yeah. It won't let me go off screen. Oh no. Stop share. Alright, I've stopped.
That was really good, Santino. Well done.
Did anyone have any questions for Santino about his world?
I think Anya did.
Oh, you're on mute.
Why should the grandma be fighting if she's an old lady?
No, bitch, she's going to be the main one, bitch. She's the biggest.
Makes sense.
Great.
Well done. Who's going to go next then? I think Anya's quickly put a hand up there. Anya first, and then maybe Aileen, you could go second if that's okay. So can you press play?
You're on mute. We can't hear you.
Oh.
She's taking herself off mute. We can hear her.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. So, where has my portal gone? I can't find my portal.
So what you can do quickly is, can you see where your scenes are? You've got the object option as well, where you made your portal. Is that your portal?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to go to play then, because you can't click on it until you're in play.
Okay. Play.
And close the code bit so we don't need to see that.
Yeah.
That's it, fantastic. And now, unfortunately, you're gonna have to look for your portal again, but in the play, there you are. Cool.
It's just loading, and then it's here, the whole fight scene. And then here's my
Oh, we went back again. What happened?
Oh, I think that portal was the one going to this portal, and this one also went to 3.
You've got some kind of loop there, don't you? It's cool. Is this that's Cupcake? What's in that land?
In the other land or this land?
The other one.
Basically, I didn't get to finish it, but it was mostly like these people, and they were going to a restaurant, but she got surrounded by all these animals, So she got really scared. So she just like stood there still.
Oh, you're so creative.
Yeah.
Can we have a little look around? Do you want to just move around so we can see?
Hmm.
So
Wow.
Really good.
armies, and at least one person wanted to be on their team, and then people they're trying to make them angry by saying mean things and showing all the chickens their friends. Like, look at the chicken. These are turkeys, and the chicken's angry at them because they cooked it. And then I put a sheep on here because they need sheep milk to make cupcakes.
You've thought about everything.
No, it's fun.
Really angry. And then people are just trying to be mean with all these comments.
What an
Well
amazing
done.
story.
That's really good.
Shall we go to the next one? Who's next? It was Aileen, wasn't it? So because we can't always hear what you're saying. So maybe the best thing is if you could show your screen first and walk around a little.
And then explain after.
And then and then explain it after, or write something in the chat if we're struggling to hear you. Is that okay? I think you share.
Come round to Anya's computer.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Aileen, it'd be really good for you to say something to camera so that we can have that for your Arts Awards.
Is it coming? Okay, and can you press play?
It might be lagging a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so you've clicked them and then now they say things as well. That's great. And do you have a portal in this one?
Mm.
And then this is your second world on the moon, isn't it? You've got a very space theme on yours.
Mm.
I like these a lot.
Amazing, Aileen. Do you want to come and say something to Anya's microphone?
I've finished all of it now.
Aileen?
It's so hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're coming over to the other one. I think she's coming.
I think she's coming over to the other one now. There we go.
Ask to unmute. There you go.
Aileen, tell us about your worlds then.
So what I did for the first one, where it has the animals, is basically they're trapped in this place and they were trapped by this witch and they have nowhere to go and they're just trapped in a bunch of clocks and they can't get out because if they get out, they'll be floating in space forever. But then the rainbow is basically the portal, and if you click on the rainbow, I couldn't finish my second one, but on the second one, it's a dragon and he's trying to get past to his kingdom, but he can't because there's a giant wall in the way.
Mm. Well done.
That's really good.
Great. Great stuff. Anyone got any questions for Eileen?
She's back in her room now.
What was the dragon doing?
What was the dragon doing?
So the dragon, he was trying to get past the wall and he was trying to like push it open, but obviously they don't have something to make him do that. But I tried my best to make it look like he was trying to get in. That giant rock wall thing. Because his kingdom is on the other side.
I've finished all of it now.
Right, well done. Who's next? Maybe Santino, is that all right?
Okay. Share screen, that one. Share.
Did we see your Santino?
Have we already seen Santino? Sorry.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
we
sorry.
did do Santino's, didn't we?
Sorry, Santino. You got another go. If we get time at the end, you can show us your finished piece. Okay, so who's next?
So,
Sion, you're on 2 devices, Sion.
I think he connected his iPad.
I have a reason.
You need to mute one.
Okay, so I have this because I need to test out if I need to test out if I can screen share on here because it'll be easier. So,
Loving the feedback. Okay, we only have about 4 more minutes before for sharing. So, do you think it'd be okay to do in 2 minutes, Sion?
yeah, that's the problem I have.
Because you can't share on the other device, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll try and share on here instead because it always kicks me out of share. So I wanted to see if I could do it on my iPad and show you the better.
If not, can Jonathan share from logging into CoSpaces or one of us share?
He'd
I
have
guess
to.
you can look.
Sion
I guess
would
you
have to
can log
log
into
out.
my one. Yeah, I can log out.
Chloe, you logged in on any of them?
No, I'm not. But
Would you mind logging in? Because then I don't have to log out and log back in, if that makes sense.
So, Sion, what's your login details?
User 7 HCA. I have a little game, and I guess I have to explain it to you. So basically in the game, what you have to do is, the first round, there's a bear chasing you, and you have to get to the door.
Could you wait a minute? Just a sec, let me get it up on the screen.
Yeah.
So if I go to free play, is that right? No.
Yeah, and then CoSpace 3. And then, so the bear's chasing you, and you get past it, and then the next one, there's something else chasing you. But I guess I won't give the whole thing away. And you have to get to the door.
So where do I go?
You have to go to the door.
Where's the door?
There's a little red door. If you turn around, and then you see, yeah, there's a red door there.
There?
No, that's a.
No, that's
Go to the right.
there.
If you click it.
Okay. Okay, it sometimes does it too quickly. I don't know why. You have to run away quite quickly.
Ah!
Yeah, I can go in the air though, so I made it easier so I could go in the air and then go in.
So that bunny's chasing me. Is that a big bunny?
It's a wolf.
Okay.
Is it scaring you?
That's scary.
It is.
Okay. it's really scary.
Okay, if I remove the wolf just so you can see.
Keep on going back. Where's the
Next door.
Where's the
Yeah, I'll have to remove the wolf on here so you can get to. Oh, wait, no. It's behind you.
It's gonna get me again. I know it.
Ah!
No, I did it. Oh,
Bye, Google.
brilliant! Great.
Really good. That was really good. Really like that one.
Thank you.
Any questions about his piece?
It was cool.
Or comment?
Thank you.
Really good, Simon. Well done.
So
Great.
we've got Ed and I's last, don't we, I think? Well done, Sion.
Share your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you with Valentina's phone, okay?
What's the password?
Okay, should I share my project?
Yes, please.
Okay. Here it is. Right there. And then you read everything here, and then it says to click on the door, and it just tells you about what's going to happen in your journey and everything. Click on the door. And then it tells you to press the space key to switch camera, and M to switch back to the first camera if you want to. And then the cactus says to click on the door. Then you click on it. It brings you to this place.
I haven't seen this one yet.
Shows everything. The crab is attacking the killer whale. The shark is going around, and the whale. And that's you, Mr. Fish, and you're sitting on the turtle. And another door, so you click it.
You really made this come to life, didn't you?
And now it says that you've survived. And this is all the people that you've met, and the animals you've had through the journey. Okay, one last time. And it brings you to this place where it shows what happened. It was actually just a big dream. And you ended up being in the middle of a crosswalk.
It was really good.
Wow.
I think that deserves definitely a round of applause, doesn't it?
You've spent lots of time on that, I know. Really great. Well done. Is that everyone shared?
It is, yeah. Ed and I, you spent a lot of extra time outside of the class, didn't you, doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you spent a lot of your half term doing that.
Well done, everyone. Any questions for Ed and I, or any comments?
I thought it was really cool, and you could tell how much effort you put into it.
Definitely. Shows you what we can do. It's incredible. But all of you have done so well. You've done, considering none of you, well, some of you have done it before, but not all of you have done it before. It's amazing. You've learned so quickly. So on that note, because we've only got 5 minutes left, I'd like you to get a pen and paper and just make, or think in your head.
Can I show mine finished?
So we've run out of time, Santino.
Yeah.
But let's just do this first, and then we can maybe see it right at the end. So I'd like you to think about one thing that you've learned on this project, this half-term project, one thing you've enjoyed, and a skill that you've improved on, an art skill. It's like a creative skill. So one thing you've learned, and that could be anything. It could be about the software. It could be about working online. It could be,
Using Zoom.
Sorry?
They could be learning how to use Zoom.
It could be Zoom related. But yeah, think about mainly the software and also think about social skills, you know, working as a team, things like that. What did you enjoy? So we can all think of something for that. And what have you improved on? Like, what skill have you improved on? So 3 things.
What were the 3 things?
What did you learn? One thing you've enjoyed, and one skill you improved on.
Wait, so one thing you've enjoyed. Chloe?
Yes.
What's the last thing?
What art skill have you improved on? So what creative skill have you improved on?
Then what was the first one? I'm a bit confused now.
So there's 3. So the first one is so they're quite similar. The first and the last are quite similar.
Oh.
But the first one is one thing you've learned, and that could be anything. That could be, doesn't have to be a skill. It could just be something.
Sorry.
Has anyone thought of all of them? It can be something very brief. You could go around and say one by one. Does someone want to go first? Anya? Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is how to code. I've learned how to code.
Brilliant.
Something I really enjoyed was customizing our own little worlds.
Lovely.
And the third one, which is how to code again, because it's really hard and I've learned how to do it.
Wonderful. Thank you, Anya. That's great. Who wants to go next?
Me. Actually, no.
Oh, no? Santino, go for it. Go on.
Oh no, I changed my mind.
Change your mind. All right. Eileen, why don't you go next?
Okay, sorry, I'm on Anya's here because my Wi-Fi isn't really good. Aileen, what is it? I learned how to make objects and how to teleport. I enjoyed making our own worlds and making our own characters. And an art skill I have improved on is coding.
Wonderful. Thank you, Eileen. Brilliant. Ed and I, why don't you go next?
I've only got time to do the first one, but I'm going to do all the others. The first one is I've learned one of the things I've learned is how to code the world that you made in your mind into the game.
Brilliant. And just one thing you enjoyed, just quickly? Anything?
I enjoyed the challenge of actually that you haven't learned something yet, and just using what you've learned in the code to make a new way of coding the new parts.
And a skill? You've kind of touched on it, but a particular skill that you've learned so far on this project?
Coding details of like fast, simple games.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. Thanks, Adonai. Very detailed feedback there. That's really useful. Sion, go for it.
My first one is I learned how to use CoSpaces better because last time I wasn't that good. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed talking to everyone and getting to know them. And I think I've improved on confidence because last time I was a bit all over the place and now I'm a bit more, I don't know the word, I'm just a bit more understanding with it.
Good. Well, that's really good. And I'm glad you mentioned confidence because all of these projects are all about confidence. They're all about learning how to kind of present your ideas and to kind of feel a bit more confident on camera. And, you know, you've all done really well to give up a bit of time in half term to come and do an online project. So it's not for everyone, and not everyone gets on with online projects. So you've all done really well. Thank you, Sion. Santino, last but not least.
Yeah, I learned how to code.
Yeah.
I forgot the other ones.
Did you enjoy something you enjoyed?
I enjoyed making the cat an alien.
Yeah.
And wait, what's the next one?
What creative skill have you improved on? Skill, like any skill that you've learned.
I done little people versus big people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just using the software, Santino, because you've never used CoSpaces before, have you?
No.
Yeah, so that's a new skill that you can take with you through to the future, definitely.
Yeah. But is that how?
Is
that how games are made? CoSpace.
Yeah, maybe Jonathan could, in the last 1 minute, you could explain how people use this as a starting point to kind of go.
It's just because I'm looking at a game on my computer,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm wondering if that's how it's made.
I can mention that at the end if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So last but not least, we're going to take a photo of us all in a funny position. We're going to choose one pose. Okay, so it could be something silly, and we're going to take a photo as our final group photo to say goodbye. Okay.
Yeah.
So Eileen, you might need your camera on for this. So does everyone think of a pose? Oh, you could put emojis or like funny things on. I've got my old version Zoom, so I can't do it. But yeah. So has everyone thought, Eileen, are you going to be there joining us? Yeah, so we're going to think of a pose. Okay. And I'm going to try and do a screenshot at the same time. Santino, what's your pose?
Oh,
yeah, and Eileen, so we go 3, 2, 1. Yay! Brilliant. That's so cool. Love it.
I think I just about got my face in time.
Well done, everyone, and thank you. Should we say a big thank you to Jonathan and Chase for helping out, and Jonathan amazing leading on the project and Chase assisting. Well done. Can we give a big round of applause? Thank you so much. It's so much fun. Jonathan, do you have any final, and Chase, do you have any final words?
I just want to say, everyone, you guys done so well, and your ideas and your imaginations are amazing, and don't stop creating stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. And also, you've used mixed skills here, like a whole range of skills, not just one. You've not just coded, you've designed, you've thought about things, storytelling, you've interacted with us. And that's just because you guys are amazing. Like, you really are able to do lots of different things. And even if you didn't like maybe one thing, like the coding, maybe you really like the design thing. So just think about that. If you like one thing out of all the projects, maybe like explore that a bit more. So to answer Santino's question about CoSpaces, it's a starting block. You can build games in it, but I would suggest more advanced things eventually, things like Unity, if you're interested in coding and building games. But there's loads of 3D software out there for building stuff. And coding apps as well is a really good start. So like the iPhone apps and things like that, or Android apps. So there's loads of stuff you can be doing, but don't stop doing this or Scratch. Some of you have used Scratch before as well. Okay, well done. Thank you, Edinai. I can see that you said thank you there.
Also, I have a question that if you want to use CoSpace more often, do you just have to register and press?
So if, Chloe, how long are we going to let them use their accounts for? Are you on mute? Sorry, Chloe.
Brother.
You can use them for the rest of the weekend, so until half term's up.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll.
And then after that, Chloe,
no.
after that, you can set up your own account. The only difference with that is you don't get all the options. Like you get a bit of the code and a few of the objects. So you can definitely do something, but you wouldn't be able to do something this cool and this advanced. And maybe look out for other times, other courses that we might end up doing again, I guess.
Isn't that why it says pro account?
Yeah, these are pro accounts.
We might end up doing, well, most probably end up doing another project like this, maybe over the summer. So just stay tuned for what HCA has to offer. And yeah. But well done, everyone. So we'll have to wrap up now.
Yep.
But we'll catch up with all of you, hopefully on another project soon. And yeah, it was lovely working with you all. You say goodbye and wave.
Bye.
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 Goodbye.
Bye.
2 hands. And then
Oh, I'm still
yeah. You can keep going if you want, but you look weird.
We're still recording as well.
I'm going to stop recording.